What role did Portugal play in the spice trade? Have you ever wondered how spices like black pepper and cinnamon became staples in European kitchens? The answer lies in the remarkable journey of Portugal during the Age of Exploration. This period was marked by European nations seeking new sea routes to Asia, aiming to bypass the long-standing overland routes controlled by Middle Eastern traders. Before the 15th century, spices were rare and expensive, reaching Europe through a complex web of Arab and Venetian merchants. In the late 15th century, Portuguese explorers set out with a clear goal: to find a direct sea route to India. Their efforts were driven by the desire to access spice markets without relying on intermediaries. In 1498, Vasco da Gama achieved a monumental feat by sailing around the Cape of Good Hope at the southern tip of Africa. He successfully reached the Malabar coast of India, opening a direct maritime route from Europe to the spice-producing regions of Asia. This new route allowed Portugal to establish a near monopoly on the spice trade for a significant period. Portuguese ships transported vast quantities of spices, particularly black pepper, directly from India to Europe. The profits were substantial. For instance, purchasing pepper at its source in India and selling it in Europe could yield profits of up to 90% after accounting for transport and defense costs. This trade brought immense wealth to the Portuguese crown and its merchants, making customs duties from spices a major source of revenue. To protect their interests, the Portuguese built a network of fortified trading posts and naval bases along the African and Asian coasts. These outposts secured their control over key ports and shipping lanes, ensuring a steady supply of spices back to Europe. However, Portugal's dominance faced challenges. Asian merchants often avoided Portuguese-controlled ports, and other European powers, like the Dutch and English, began to compete for control of the spice trade. Corruption among Portuguese officials also sometimes weakened the crown's grip on the trade. From a broader European history perspective, Portugal's role in the spice trade was transformative. Their success in establishing direct sea routes to Asia marked a turning point in global commerce. This shift moved the center of economic power from the Mediterranean to the Atlantic. The influx of spices had a lasting impact on European cuisine, medicine, and culture, introducing new flavors and ingredients that were previously rare or unknown. In summary, Portugal's pioneering voyages and control of the spice trade routes during the Age of Exploration not only brought wealth to the nation but also reshaped the economic and cultural landscape of Europe. The legacy of these efforts is still visible today in global trade networks and culinary traditions. Understanding this history helps us appreciate how the search for new trade routes drove technological and navigational advances, influencing European politics, economies, and daily life.